Well, we got another car jump starter to look at today. This one is actually a car jump starter, power bank, and an LED light. So let's open it up and take a look. Hey, what's up YouTube? Dan the Fix-It Man. Got another quick video here for you. This company Oxilam just sent me this car jump starter for a quick little unboxing and review video. So let's open it up and see what we got here. Now this is a really small, compact jump starter. You can see that this is very compact compared to some of the other jump starters that I've looked at. You can see this really isn't much larger than a smartphone. Of course it's wider or thicker, but it's really dimensionally not much bigger. And see what else we got in the box. This is the nice little foam insert that kind of protects that jump starter. Now, one of the things in the user manual, it says that you need to fully charge this before using it the first time, which I have done. I already plugged this in and got it charged up. The print is very large, and there's even some diagrams in here that kind of just lets you know what accessories and functions are on the unit. The model is the Y1. It's got two different inputs, the output, short circuit proof, overcharge protection, and discharge protection. Now, as far as operating it, it also gives you instructions here. Plug in the jumper cable and then connect it to the battery and then start the vehicle. After it's been started, you can remove the plug from the jump starter and take the clamps off the battery. Now, it also gives us instructions on how to charge a phone or something else, and also how to turn on the emergency light. Now on the bottom of the box here, if we pull out this cover, it comes with a little storage bag here, which is nice. You can just throw the unit and everything in there and store it in the back of your car. Now the main feature, of course, is the jump starter, and that's why it comes with these special cables right here. I have to say, those are pretty heavy duty clamps for the size of this unit. For being so small and lightweight, the clamps are really heavy duty. They've got a really strong spring, and they look like they would make a nice connection on a battery. Now on the jump start connector itself, it does have some instructions, lets you know the difference between a green blinking, solid, or flashing light. Basically, if it's blinking, that means that you have the cables connected, but it's ready to connect to the car battery. And if it's green solid, that means that everything is ready to go. And if it's flashing green, that means that it's timed out and you need to disconnect and reconnect. A red light or a beep, it's letting you know if it's red, the jump starter power is low to recharge it, or that you have the polarity reversed and you need to fix that. It's nice that it's got a little reminder instructions on everything right here on the cable itself. Now this also comes with a USB-A to USB-C charge cable. You can also use this as an out cable if you have something that's USB-C that you want to charge. Now the peak output current on this is 2500 amps, which means that it will start a vehicle with a gasoline engine of up to 8 liters or a diesel engine of up to 6 liters. I'm just going to hook this up to the battery here in my Mercury Cougar, and we're going to see this battery probably is getting low because it has sat for a while. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see if we get a green light on the indicator showing that it is working. I do have this little battery maintainer, and I don't have it hooked up. I haven't had it hooked up in a while, and this has been sitting. So let's go ahead and try to start the engine without connecting the jump starter first and see what we get. But I have a feeling that this might be dead. So let's go try that real quick. Yeah, we're not getting any lights on the dash. So this is completely dead. This has just sat for too long. So let's go hook up the jump starter and see if it works. So let's just pull this little opening back and plug this in. So green light starts flashing, and we need to hook it up to the battery here. Nice solid connection. It's clicking. Now we have a solid green light. All right, I'm gonna go try to give it a start, see if that works. All right, well, that was a little bit of a hard start because this thing has sat for so long, but you could see that it was really cranking it over really strong. Very impressive for such a small little unit that it could do that. Doing this review is a really good reminder that I need to plug that in. So I just ran a cord over here. All right, now I've got my maintainer hooked back up, and so hopefully we can bring that battery back to life. Now I know this is just a quick little demonstration, and this is not a vehicle that we're out on the road, but you can see how handy something like this would be if you just have this in the trunk of your vehicle. You know, if you're in a parking lot and you have the lights on or whatever it is that you're doing, if your battery dies, this will definitely get you back on the road. Also wanted to take a look at the other functions. It says that it also is a power bank and a LED light, so I just wanted to try that out as well. Now, as far as the power bank function, it's got two out ports right here, output 1 and output 2. Let's just try a cell phone here. This is just an iPhone. Let's plug it in and see if we can get this to charge. Okay, turn the switch on. Let's just press that button, see if it turns on. Yep, so it's showing that it is charging. Charging icon is lit up, and we're, this is already at 95% charged, but definitely if you were in an emergency situation, I would really love to have something like this so that you can plug your phone in and get that charged up. Even if you can't get your car started, it's really nice that you can have that so that you can call some emergency services. And if it's late at night and you're stuck on the side of the road, this is also an emergency light. Now for the emergency light, it also has a couple different modes, but let's press and hold that power button. And there you see that the light turns on. It's pretty bright. Definitely will light up the area. If it's dark, I know it's light here in the garage, but that's a nice bright light. And if we hit the button again, it will change modes. Right there is an SOS mode. And then if you press it again, it just goes into an emergency flasher. So again, if you're, stranded on the side of the road or just need someone to be able to find you, like a tow truck driver or something, and the car is so dead you can't even have your hazards on, this is a great little light to have, so you can just kind of prop that out there and make sure that you're seen and keep you nice and safe on the road. To turn it off, just press and hold, and then it'll shut off after, I think, 2 seconds. Now, because of this small size and that high output, this did put off some heat. This was actually really warm to the touch after starting this car. I did have to try it a few times, and so it did warm up pretty good. So kind of just a heads up on that. If it does get hot, you do need to let it cool down again before you try to jumpstart your car again. I actually let this cool a little bit before trying that light and the battery bank function, but everything did work exactly as described, so I'm very impressed with it. Again, for its small size, it's just so nice and compact, and this will fit easily in a glove box or in the trunk of your car. Just make sure that you're not leaving it in a car that's getting over 140 degrees internal temperature, and just make sure you're not going below -4 degrees Fahrenheit as well. Now, even though this does say on their website that it has a 48-month standby time, that's pretty long. Their website also does give a tip or suggestion that you should take this and charge it every 2 to 3 months, and so that's what I'm leaning towards. Most jump starters don't last that long, so I would definitely recommend you bring this in every few months and make sure that it's fully charged up and ready to go. But that's pretty much everything. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't mind. That does help me out. I'll get a link in the description where you can pick one of these up as well. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck.